Hey crew, I wanted to talk to you about how to make your listings famous and to generate thousands of more dollars based off of your one listing. So the first thing that I want to talk about, there's actually going to be 4 videos that we make about this topic about making your listing famous and generating more money, is the coming soon process. So for those of you that have heard me talk about this before, you're probably pretty familiar with it because I say this all the time. I have my photographer go out on Tuesday. I get the photos back on Wednesday. We start the coming soon process Wednesday, Thursday, open up our listing for showings on Friday, and then do an open house on Saturday and Sunday. So in the meantime, what's happening? This could even start happening before you have the coming soon process. If you're in the middle of doing repairs or things like that, and you have a before and an after, those are definitely things you can start posting to get some interest. You don't even have to say that you're advertising for a listing, because obviously we can't be doing that if we don't have a coming soon. But, check out this before and after. Things like that are very simple, and they start creating conversation amongst agents, conversation amongst people that are on your social media. So the first thing that we do when we know that we're going to have a listing coming soon is we start creating a list of 100 neighbors, and we start finding their phone numbers. There's a lot of different methods for this, but typically the way that we go about it is we are using the county website, county appraisal, finding out who the owners are, and then we're going into Forewarn and we're finding phone numbers for them. There's a couple of different things that we do with this database. So we are calling them, letting them know that the property is coming on the market. The way that I work around the do not call list is I just call and simply give a traffic report. So, hey, this is Leslie with Real Broker. I just wanted to let you know we're getting ready to list 1316 North Dry Creek here in Derby, and it is going to be on the market on Friday, and we're going to have an open house Saturday and Sunday from 2 to 4. So there is going to be some extra traffic in the neighborhood. I didn't want you to be alarmed, just wanted to let you know. And if you're not doing anything on Saturday and Sunday, swing by the open house. I'd love to meet you. Have a great day. Click. So the process that we're using is Sly Broadcast for that. Once we have all of the phone numbers and we're putting them into a Word document, basically copying and pasting that into Sly Broadcast. It's a very cheap system to use. It's a pay as you use it system. So it's not a membership or a subscription that you have to pay for. And we're looking for 100 phone numbers that surround that property to make that phone call for. The other thing that you could be doing is door knocking. Hey, we're listing this house on Friday and it's going to be open for showings. Do you have anybody that you know that you would like to be your neighbor? We want to give the neighbors the first dibs at picking who their new neighbor is going to be, so that way you like them. The next steps that we're doing is we're creating an open house event on social media. So on Facebook, we're creating a Saturday open house, we're creating a Sunday open house, and obviously we're making that open to the public. So that's there. You can be sharing that on your social media. The next thing that we're doing is we're creating a coming soon reel. So for those of you that have never created a reel before, it's something that you want to hold your phone up and down when you're making the video, and you need it to be 60 seconds or less. So different clips of your favorite features of the house, a front of it, a neighborhood, something that's eye-catching, something that's quick. This is not typically a full video walkthrough. We're going to get to that in a minute. But 60 seconds or less. A couple of pro tips that I'll give you on this. You're going to want to put this on YouTube, on your YouTube channel, your business page, your personal page, and TikTok. Do not post it on TikTok first and then use the video with TikTok embedded into the video on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. They do not want to promote TikTok videos on different channels, so they will not maximize the exposure of your reels, FYI. Next thing that we're doing, we are placing coming soon ads on Facebook Marketplace and 20 other buy, sell, and trade pages. So this listing hits the market Friday, Derby, blah, blah, blah. Give 3 or 4 like bullet points of what is attractive about that property. And then for more information and photos, click this home's link if you've already created a link for it, or contact me and I'll get you the photos as soon as I have them back from the professional photographer. You can also on Facebook Marketplace upload a 60-second video clip. This is the perfect place to put your 60-second reel. Make sure they're 60 seconds or less. You cannot post them on Facebook Marketplace for more than 60 seconds, and you cannot put them on on YouTube Reels if they are more than 60 seconds. The next thing that we're doing is we are also boosting an ad on Facebook, on our business page, and on Instagram, showing that coming soon listing. Make sure that you are narrowing down where it's being broadcast to. Make sure you're not having it in all of the United States. Make sure that you're just having it, like if this is Derby, you could do maybe 10 miles surrounding Derby so that you're going to get some of Wichita, some of Derby, maybe Hayesville, depending on where that 10-mile radius goes out to. And make sure that you're selecting that's a special ad category and select housing. Otherwise, they will decline your boosted post. So for me, this is something that I spend $100 on every single listing that I have. And I want to spend all of my money and my marketing time and activity up front, because we know as agents that the sooner that we list that house, that we get the offer on it, the higher the probability is that we're going to get full price, multiple offers, over asking price. And the longer the house sits, the lower the price becomes. So I throw the bulk of my marketing dollars at the listing before it even actually hits the market on that first Friday. So I also do not advertise the open house on those initial posts. I'm just trying to capture lead information and not sending them to the open house. That's later. So next things that we're going to be doing is just general Facebook posts. You're going to be like, hey, I've got a new listing hitting the market in Derby, address, price, beds, baths, whatever it is, and a couple of pics of it. I'll post more when I have the professional photos back. So then the other things you could be posting, again, you could be talking about the before and afters of something that your seller has done, final updates before the photos that the seller is doing, pics of you at the property, putting the coming soon sign out, pics of you with the photographer, pics of the photographer at the house, tons of different things that you can be doing. Another thing that I will do ahead of time, like I've known about this Derby listing for a little over a month. So if I knew about that, I start advertising other Derby listings on the buy, sell, and trade pages, other people's listings even ahead of time, so that I'm creating a buyer pool already that I know that could want the listing that I'm going to have coming up. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to put that open house sign out. You're going to put your coming soon sign out, sign in the yard, lockbox on it, and get it ready for hitting the market. So those are the first steps of what you're going to want to do when you have a listing that's coming soon, in order to start generating interest in it and other people paying attention to what you're doing to market your listings. Hope you found that helpful. And then stay tuned. The next episode is going to be about once you have your house on the market. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.